blew up at 21. I'm 25 right now.
Okay.
I'll be 26 this year, but I blew up. I started getting famous at 20 and I blew up at 21. And my story will remain the same no matter from the very first interview I put out. So I grew up in an abusive home. My dad wasn't in my life. My stepdad, who was there, had died, and which I thank God that he was even in my life, because the time period that he died when I was 14. So the 14 years that he was in my life, that gave me an experience of having a father. So thank God for the time that he was there in my life.
Yeah.
We used to have to dumpster dive. My mom, it's seasons in life. Sometimes my mom got it, sometimes my mom don't, but she had to raise 6 kids by herself. So we wasn't, when she did have it, we wasn't the wealthiest, but she had enough to provide. When she don't.
All right. So John Gabbana, Boonk Gang, said that he grew up in the ghetto. He was in the hood. He grew up in the ghetto, in the hood, his entire life. He had nothing. He had to eat out of trash. He was running the streets. He was just so poor. Let's take a tour of the neighborhood he grew up in. Look at this. What do we have here? What do we have here? Does this house look familiar? Wow. Does it look familiar? This is the house he grew up in. This is the house he grew up in. Now you want to tell me I abused you. You want to tell the matter of fact, everybody, guess who mother I am? Guess who's my son? John Gabbana, Boonk Gang. Everything he's been telling you is a lie. Everything he's telling you is a lie. I gave him chances after chances to tell the truth, and he didn't do it. He just done an interview, and he won't do it. I told you, you tell these people the truth on what really happened, your life story, or I'm going to come out. Tell the truth. And you want to tell people you were abused. I'm going to tell the world what you done to me. Please tell me, who are you? Who are you to tell me how I should feel? Who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't let go? Who are you to tell me it's a past? It isn't a past. It's going on now. Right now. The lies, the continuing things are still going on now. Who are you to tell me how I should feel? The things that I went through as a parent. I was the one who had to bear the cross and still bearing the cross of being lied on. Who are you to tell me I must keep my mouth shut? Privacy? For 6 years, 6 years I said nothing while he drugged me on the internet, while he drugged me behind the scenes, things that you didn't see, but I still took it and I was still there for him as a parent. Who are you? What I've been through, the emotional abuse that I had to deal with from my child. Who are you? I want to know, who are you to tell me to let it go when it's still going on? It's still going on. What do you know? The lies are still being told. These lies need to stop. You don't know what I've been through, the jobs I had to leave because of him. The image that he put out there on me. The lies. Who are you to tell me? You're nobody. You're nothing until you bear my cross. The emotional abuse, the tears that I had to cry. The things that I went through. You telling me how I should feel? Did you go through that? Are you going through that? He's holy Gabbana, but still lying.
John Gabbana hopped online and said, who said I grew up in the hood? I grew up in an abusive home. He put the thinking emoji. Man, it is so sad every time I see family drama, especially from people that got some type of name for themselves, because I first heard of him when he was going by the name Boonk Gang. I think like back in 2017, he was just known for doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff, like running in stores, running back out, taking stuff for no reason. just stealing for no reason and recording himself. That's how he got famous. Then he was on drugs bad. Then he got saved and then tattooed his whole goddamn face. So he obviously got a lot of deep rooted trauma. And he did that interview. He said, look, I grew up in an abusive home. When my mama didn't have no money, we had a dumpster dive. Bruh, I could not imagine growing up living like that. Like, I didn't have the best childhood as far as all the designer clothes and the new game systems, but my mama, she did her thing. A single mother provided for 3 kids. We got a lot of stuff we wanted. We never was starving. We never had to live with the lights and water out. I am so thankful and blessed for my childhood. After I be hearing all these childhoods that other people had to deal with, man, it has to be hard because you don't realize it until you get older, but your childhood really molds your whole life. Because I hear so many stories about whether it's a kid getting molested or a kid going through abuse, bullied, poor, whatever. When they get older, they start going crazy because they finally got the freedom to do what they couldn't do as a kid. Just like an overprotective father being real strict on his teenage daughter. Like, no, you can't wear this. You can't have this makeup on, that wig. You can't hang out with these friends. You got to come in the house early. And she probably like, I can't wait till I get older. I'm a F this dude, wear like this, dress like this. Is a reflection of your past. The same way, like he said, he grew up in an abusive home. They had a dumpster dive. And who knows whatever else he been through. He grew up, started going crazy, started running in the store, stealing stuff. Tattooed his whole face. And then his mama on the internet looking like a goddamn fool. Like, why this shit can't be private? It's just sad. Hey, everybody got to come to the internet with their business, but I guess that's a form of venting, though, man. It's crazy. What y'all think about this, your boy B? Months.